Stellar Blade.
Nice.
Well, the review will be out by the time this comes out, right?
Yeah, it will be. So yeah, Stellar Blade, you can go watch the review live on the channel now. It's not bad, but it's not great, and it is really fun and does have some great combat and so forth. And you can go check out the review, youtube.com/@TwoPennyGames, to kind of see my full thoughts on it. But one thing I am going to hammer in the review is just how, from a design perspective, nothing goes together. So, like, the world doesn't match the characters don't match the story doesn't match the combat, and it, like, nothing goes together. It's all just a bunch of pieces of whoever's creative visions, like favorite things. So they're like, all right, well, we like some FromSoft stuff, so let's do the FromSoft combat, and then we like fast character action, so we're going to do that. And then we like Nier Automata, so we're going to do that. And then we like boobs and ass, so we're going to do that. And it's just a mess of a fucking of a game, but it is fun to play. But after this, in Rise of the Ronin, I'm in this just drought of just mediocre, where I'm like, oh god. And I would say Stellar Blade is better than Rise of the Ronin, but I'm just sick of like just playing these games that are not unified or do not have a clear vision in them. So Phil, news to you, my friend, I believe. I downloaded, and I'm currently like 5 or 6 hours. No, I gotta be more than that. I gotta be like 6 hours plus into a new run of Elden Ring.
Ooh,
indeed.
Surprised me.
Yeah. So it's funny. The other night I recorded B-roll for Stellar Blade, and I like got into a fight and died, and I just wasn't having any fun. The B-roll footage is probably like 30, 40 minutes or whatever. So I'm like, it's good enough, whatever. And so the end of the B-roll is me dying, me respawning, me starting to walk, stopping, and then there's a pause, and then you see me bring up the PlayStation menu, scroll over to Elden Ring, and start it up. Because I'm like,
there you go.
I needed something artisanal. Like, is just where I am right now. Is I just need something that has like a clear vision, that knows what it is, and is done at a level of masterfulness that you know, everybody can respect it and so forth. And just the combat of Stellar Blade did prime me for like some From Software combat, even though that's way faster, way more flashy, and a little bit more character action-y.
More like Sekiro in terms of his gameplay.
A little closer to Sekiro, I would say. Yeah, it's more in that realm. But yeah, so I was like, fuck it, let me try Elden Ring again. And so far, I'm in a weird place with it, where there are things I still don't particularly care for, but there are things that I am really enjoying. And I think now I've chosen a class a little smarter than my first time around. I'm going with the Prisoner this time. So Dex and Intelligence, so magic and just kind of rolling around and doing quick stabs is kind of the focus here.
Last time.
Thief.
Bandit, yeah, it was like a bandit or something, because in most From Software games, magic's usually, Connor's always said that magic is always bad in the Dark Souls games. So
no, did I say that?
Yeah, it's what you've said in the past.
Oh, I mean, it's overpowered.
Oh,
my bad. Maybe I
this fucking guy
tapped into the zeitgeist eventually, but
I was a samurai.
Yeah. So I'm playing that. I've knocked out a couple of bosses. Don't ask me which. I have no idea. I'm fighting one right now who I don't know his name. He's kind of like red and wolfy, and he's not like really big. He's kind of small. I mean, bigger than me, but you know, still small. Fast, swings a sword. He's by a castle. There's like a castle that I'm exploring right now, and I've like tripped and fallen my way like off the side of the castle. And then there's like a bunch of jellyfish in the area near him. Mm-hmm. And then you go through like some mist, and he's like, I don't know, I think he's like eating on some bones or something. And then like he sees you and just charges you. He's fairly fast, but not like the quickest thing in the world. But he's pretty fast.
It's one of the Misbegotten, I believe, something like Swordsman Misbegotten. He has the giant big sword.
Yeah.
That's multiple swords grafted on.
I believe that's Blade of the Misbegotten or something like that.
Oh wait. Yeah, because that boss is nearby jellyfish. But was it like kind of near the ocean?
Yeah,
Like,
it's on like a beachy shore
coast.
type area. There's a bit like off to the left where like there's like a little like cave, not really a cave, but just like a cutout in the rock formation. And if you go there, then a giant crab like pops out of the sand and ambushes you, and so forth. So yeah, that's where I am right now. I've fought a couple other smaller bosses and so forth, and I'm just kind of I now have an idea of my build and what I want to do and how I want to play things. So things are getting. I'm enjoying it more this time around, but again, I made it like 11 hours into my first playthrough before I was like, I'm done. So here it's just like, all right, well, I'm still enjoying this, and so let's see how long I enjoy it. I am kind of avoiding the Margit fight. Like, I'm just like, I'm just not going to go around there.
I don't remember how much you talked about exploring on your last playthrough, though. I thought because you got stuck in Stormville Castle.
I did a bit. Well, yeah, but I did 10 hours of exploration before that, Phil. So, like,
I'm saying I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying that's all I remember.
Yeah.
All I remember you talking about is getting stuck in Stormville Castle.
Well, yeah, because the design of that castle pissed me off.
You chose the hardest starting class then as well, so it makes sense that prisoner might be a bit of an easier go.
Yeah,
for your first time.
I'm enjoying it right now. I've got myself
more resilient.
I got myself a handful of spells, and I'm doing good work with this sword, and I'm learning combos and stuff, and how to combine all of these different powers that I've got right now. So, yeah, I'm enjoying it for what it is. But again, how long am I going to stick to it? I don't know. Maybe it's just going to be what I'm playing for the next month and a half. You know, you never know.
Not a bad thing.
Not a bad thing. No.
Well,
and again, never said Elden Ring was bad. I'm
Never
just
did.
enjoying it.